Hello everybody, this is Livery GT7 and welcome to the episode. This episode is going to be just one simple build. It's going to be using the legendary Suzuki Escudo at Sardegna. So in this episode I'll be covering on how to grab the car, where to find it. I'm going to be also showcasing this lovely Red Bull livery as well for you guys to use in the race. Show you guys the main build for the car as well. And to finish it all up, I'll show you guys what to expect from this car with some strategy in the race as well. So hopefully by the end of this race, this car can really help you out to put some seriously good lap times and race times for Sardegna. And potentially this is also a great car to use for Le Mans. So great car overall for all the main money races. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and just get started with this episode. Now, if you guys are kind of new to the game and want to figure out where to get this car, you can find this car at the Legends car dealership. Matter of fact, it is right now in the shop. Once you go to that menu, it should be the first car you see. As you can see, it's 1.7 million credits, so just make sure you get plenty of credits before you grab this car. But trust me, it is more than well worth it. You also get a great amount of points whenever you actually get this car. Great stats overall. It's a car that's not really under any grade level, but this car can potentially be flirting with the Group 2s to Group 1 cars overall in performance. But this car, like I said, it's great in all of the main money races. So hopefully you do have the credits to get this car. Very great stats overall, plus it's also a great car to use for the dirt and snow as well. And that's how you get the car at the Legends car dealership. Just make sure you get plenty of credits before you get it. After you grab the car, if you guys like to have a nice lovely race livery, here's what I have for my livery right now. Now, I don't think the livery matters on what you have for your car. I think the wheels do matter though for the car. So if your points are different than mine, that's probably because of the rims you're using. Now, there's some certain wheels in the game that actually can pretty much either increase or decrease your PP points. So if you found yourself with wheels that increase your PP points, I would highly suggest to find the right wheels that can lower your PP points and use them in the race, just in case you find yourselves way above the 800 point system or whatever points you're looking for at. So here's the build I have for the Sardegna race, racing medium tires. If you want to go ahead and just pause the episode and just copy down the numbers on the screen, you're more welcome to do so. But there's a little bit of stuff in the car that will help this car to turn in the corners. Also having a nice lovely high RPM turbocharger, really boosting the car with over close to 1,200 pounds of horsepower, which is quite amazing for this car. So after you get this car set up, let's now go back to the track. Now for this particular race, what I'm going to plan to do is race on map 4. If you would stick on map 1, 2, and 3, your car is going to easily drink up your fuel. So I would recommend 4. If you want to go a little bit further and do 5, you can. But I think 4 has a pretty good balance between power and saving fuel a little bit. Now the setup I have for the car, I would also recommend to just watch out. The rear of the car might step out if you brake too much or brake too early. So just keep that in mind whenever you're braking or whenever you have some worn out tires. And to also add 2 other things. 1, the AI difficulty is set to normal. And then 2, I'm using my PS5 controller for this race. So if you're using wheel, your wheels should still be good, because I could tell the car still had a bit of stiffness in the front of the car. It's just the back of the car somehow still gets a bit loose. But knowing that this car is an all-wheel drivetrain, it should still be manageable overall. So as we go up the hill, easily cracked inside the top 5, we're going to go ahead and make a move on both the Supra and the GTR. As we approach this break point, we're going to be right behind the Mercedes-Benz, and we're going to be close to the race leader once we get down on the first lap. So you can see the car does have a slow turbo activation, but once you hit 3rd gear, the car does take off like a rocket. So as we get the last turn, going full commit, full throttle on that last turn, we're going to go ahead and set our first lap out of 1:34. So very quick first lap. We're going to go ahead and get a nice slipstream from the Viper, and literally before we get to our first breaking point, going to go ahead and grab that race lead. Fast forward now to lap number 4. It's going to be our personal hot lap for this race. So I really recommend you guys to just just watch the clip and see what this car is capable of doing around this racetrack, and then I'll see you guys when we get to our first pit stop. Alright, so our first pit stop, we're going to pit a lap number 5, and you're going to pit at least twice in this race. You're going to pit every 5th lap. So, here we are in our first pit stop. We're going to go ahead and lap most of the field. We're going to go ahead and actually bypass the tires in this go around. The tires are actually still in decently good shape. All I'll be doing here is just refill the car with fuel. And you're going to go all the way 100% for your first stint. Even with a little bit of slightness on the tires, with a little bit of wear showing, the car still felt very smooth and very flexible, and there was no really signs of major downfall on the grip or any signs of the car being extremely loose and not having grip. Fast forward to lap 10, the tires are actually more worn out. Lap times are actually decently still good, considering the worn tires, but we're going to go ahead and get ourselves some fresh tires anyway, and while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and refill our car up with fuel just one more last time, and it should guarantee us to make it all the way through the race without having to pit another time. So very good stint overall in this particular pit stop. So just like before, except this time we're getting fresh tires, getting some fuel, and that's going to be it for our race at Sardegna. So after you get your last pit stop done, just do a couple of solo lap times like you're doing your own personal time trial run, and that's pretty much going to be it for Sardegna. Nothing really too crazy or too technical about it. Just simply get the car and just drive again. Now for the last lap, what I did extra is, since we got ourselves some spare fuel, I did manage ahead and hit map 1, and that is going to actually let us hit our new personal fast lap. But I didn't really count it since that happened. But other than that, the car was really good the whole entire race. It felt very smooth. Got ourselves a 29.2 for our hot lap. Surprisingly, the Mazda 778B build I did a couple weeks ago, its hot lap was actually faster than the Escudo. But still great result overall, 23.36 overall. Despite making 2 pit stops, I think that's not too bad. That's close to where it was when it first came out into the game. Got ourselves that clean race bonus, and that's going to be it for the episode. So a very easy, quick setup. So hopefully this particular build will help you out in your daily grinds at both Sardegna and Le Mans whenever you get this car. Now for the next episode, I am thinking about doing the Mitsubishi GTO. Is back in the game, and I thought it'd be a good time to actually possibly do both swaps since the car is back. I think one particular episode I could do one swap and do the other one in the other episode, or I could just do both in one episode. But other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. If you guys want to check my other social outlets, they are right there. And if you guys enjoyed what you saw today and like to see some more of my content later down the road or post, want to go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well, which would be highly appreciated. I do appreciate all you guys' supports, your comments, and your request builds, which means if you guys do have a request build, you're more welcome to put one down in the comments, and I'll do my best to fulfill that wish. And with that all being said, hopefully you guys have a great rest of the day or night, wherever it might be, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.